Hello, it's me again. As you already know, I am 001 Utubon Pongete the first. So I want to just talk to you guys a little bit about politics. You see, the PDP ran for 15 years unopposed, and there were a lot of dealings that they dealt in that did not really favor the country. That is something we are partially suffering today. Now the APC came into power and they are trying to undo some of those things that affected the country. Now obviously you will say that isn't 8 years enough? My brother, you need to understand something, that 8 years 8 years is not really enough for somebody to do what is needed to change a whole country. You can say, okay, this person coming in changed the state within 8 years. That's a state. But when we're talking about a country, we're talking about diversity of tradition, diversity of tongue, different beliefs, and so many other things. The one thing that the last administration, that which is Buhari's administration, did, late President Mohamed Buhari did, was that he closed the borders, he stopped importation, and that was great because when he stopped that thing, he wanted Nigerians to be exporters. So if we were exporters, we were able to bring in more money, and in a way that also helped. But now that's the thing, and another thing, that Nigerians don't even like using their own products. They are so comfortable in using foreign products that it affects us to today, and that's why you see the economy is dying. When you keep hearing the government say we should venture into agriculture, but I want to tell you, it's not the agriculture that is there. You as a young man or a young lady, you can do a lot of things with your phone or your laptop. So these are things that we need to actually look into. We need to look into these things. So that's why I'm saying that, see, politics is not for the weak. It is not for the weak at all. It is not for the weak. If you don't have the heart for politics, then you shouldn't even be doing it in the first place. You have to be patient, because politics is all about patience. You have to be patient. Patient with the government, patient with your governor, and then when you see something wrong happening, you see, the reason, one of the things I don't blame people for, is that every issue that happens in the country, that as far as it's federal issue, they address it to the president. But you need to understand that under the president, there are ministers, there are executives, there are people who are under the federation, who are working under him. The president could be thinking of how to close an international deal, while he has given the go ahead for one of his people boys to do something concerning a bill or something like that. So when you see that things are not always going the way it seems, you should not really blame the president. We need to find facts, trace it to where it stopped. Because in politics there are many offices and there are many godfathers. You need a godfather to actually progress in politics. Well, I'll stop here for today. Peace and love. Shalom.